Hey guys, so wow, do I have a lot to fill you guys in on. But first we need some coffee up in this bitch. Alright, so I wanted to give you guys an update on everything that's been going on. Let me try and turn this a little bit. Oh, there's nothing up there, just garbage. Okay, so this is like what's been going on. I'm gonna try and fix this. I'm still trying to figure out how this shit works, man. Well, I'll just go ahead with my update. So, I know my hair is a mess right now. Everything's a mess. Like, it's been kind of, it's like coming to the end of the week now. My son's father is currently in Texas, getting like the best treatment that he possibly can. There we go. And it sucks because it's like, it's so hard for me. Everybody's like, you gotta like just like let it go. Like, you gotta forgive this girl. You gotta forgive this girl. And it's like, you know what? Maybe I could have. If, okay, first of all, we go to the same outpatient. Do you know how easy it would be for this person to go up to a mutual friend and say, sincerely, please tell me that I'm sorry. If she really was sorry, she could have done that. But she's not. And I feel like every day, like, this is how I look at it. It's like, they both played a role. They both played a role. But I will never, ever back down on the fact that if you are enough of a heroin, and I found out, okay, so I don't know what I last updated you guys on, but Trevor woke up. Okay, he woke up. I shouldn't have said his real name. Sorry, babe, but you know, it is one of those. He did wake up with some, he's got some issues. He's in Texas right now. And it's like, so I know the truth on what happened. And it's like because of one person's negligence and you know, like from what he remembers is standing by the door and just falling forward and like smashing his face off the table and being knocked out, and that was it. And then to make matters worse, apparently he had money in his pockets, and so if her being the only one there, the money was gone. For her to continue to like get high in the house, and you know what, she had, this is like what we know, okay, from his mouth, from what he can say, because he does have some issues, okay, now, which is why he's in Texas. It's like he remembers standing up and he remembers falling and hitting the table, okay? Because, I mean, he said it wasn't hard, but... So, for this girl to not realize there's an issue, and just one person's selfish mistake, and, you know, all this girl had to do was call the cops and leave. That's all she had to do. She could have just been like, yo, something's not right with this kid, at this address, or to even call and say, I need you to do a welfare check on so-and-so, and then hang up. Like, that was it. That's all that needed to be done. Now, my small family is going through hell. His family, an extended family, is going through hell. Okay. Every day, we're waiting for the phone to ring and say that there's an issue, or me. Every day, I'm waiting for someone to, just some type of bad news. And you know what? I'm so sick of it. And I am so, and right now I do have an order of protection on this girl, so as much as I'd love to harpoon the shit out of her, sorry, I'm looking for my lighter, which that is not a threat, because I said as much as like, how the hell am I going to harpoon somebody? Come on. And I never mentioned who we're talking about, so, well, I know, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, as angry as I am, this is gonna kill me to say it. A part of me wants to forgive her because A, she's fucking stupid, and I've known forever that she's fucking stupid. And B, it was my fault for bringing her around in the first place. It was my fault for getting her into the cab that we ride with. It was my fault for introducing her. It was my fault for thinking that she was a good person. Okay? So had I not made that mistake, you never know. Where the hell is my lighter? Now I'm getting so frustrated. Alright, anyways. So that's how I feel. Partially responsible, of course. Partially responsible because I feel like I never should have left him alone, living alone. There's a lot of different reasons. I feel like every day I get more and more angry about this situation because now he is in Texas, and there's like it's a very strict place, but like, let's say that he chooses to leave, okay? To like leave the help that he's getting. He's now in Texas. Black tar, heroin, super meth, like Texas, okay? So every day that he's there, I'm petrified. I'm petrified because I know ultimately from this point forward, everything is going to be his choice. But it's just like, because of one shitty choice. And I mean, I know that he played his part. I'm talking about the phone call that could have been made. Because of one shitty choice, 2 families are going through hell right now. And said person who was there, who had an opportunity to change that outcome, is just living life like with no remorse, like nothing's wrong. And you know, when people have said to her, do you have no remorse? Instead of getting angry and like backlashing and threatening to stab me, and somehow my tire was slashed. Anyways, I do have pictures of that. Trust me, I ain't gonna slash my own tire, boo-boo. But, it just sucks. And you know, I've been talking to my outpatient every day, and I've been saying, listen, if you can hand out a survey every month, why can you not hand out a piece of paper that says, if you're around somebody and they overdose, if you call the cops, you will not get in trouble, okay? If you call the cops, you will not get arrested. How come this brand new clinic that opened not even an hour away can hand out 600 bottles of Narcan, okay? And ours has 100 and we can't do that. Like, is our funding that bad? Because in all reality, like, I mean, they're making not just a shit ton of money off of us, but like extra shit, like that they don't even, like, we don't even have to be paying for. Like, every time, like, we don't have a card, like, we have to buy a card again, even though we've been allowed to leave our cards there the entire time. Just dumb shit like that. Like, from me alone, okay, they've collected from me at least $100, okay? Like, within, like, the past, like, 6 months, 7 months, whatever, of swipe cards, okay? Like, it's like, and you guys are a hospital, and you can't teach these people, you can't spend 30 seconds. Yeah, it's just like, whatever, man. Like, I'm so upset. Because I feel like if you're enough of an addict to be on methadone, you're enough of an addict to take the responsibility of being an addict. Like, it's so hard for me to explain, and I keep telling everybody, like, I'm never gonna have peace until I beat the shit out of this girl. I'm never gonna have peace until I beat the shit out of this girl, and I've been saying that and saying it and saying it. And it's like, I know that that's not gonna give me peace. I know it's not. I know at this point nothing is gonna give me peace until I know that my son's father is well again. And it's like, so much of it could have been unavoided. And I'm going to pull up my phone here. And you know what? Because I am a good person, I do have an order of protection on her. I'm not going to... We're going to call her Stephanie. No, not Stephanie. We're going to call her Erin. Okay? We're going to call her Erin. Now, this girl, I had truly considered a friend. Truly considered a friend. Okay? I had gotten myself in trouble, so much trouble, for trying to help this girl out. And, you know, I saw in the messages between them, I'm getting there. Let's see. Basically saying, let's see, this is where the problem started, okay, because it never should have gotten to this. First of all, you don't send pictures, but whatever. She was the one to initiate it by saying, oops, hold on, gotta restart this, by saying, like, I need to get high, blah, blah, blah. But then to go on and say, I am so upset with G, so don't want her knowing shit. Okay, that's what she said. Now, I didn't know that at this point she was upset with me. I didn't know that because earlier that day we were fine. She was texting me and talking to me like everything was fine. So, were you being fake? Or are you saying this just to... whatever. Whatever. It's whatever. But anywho... continuing on, for the last message, I tried to get her kicked out of the clinic. I never tried to get her kicked out of the clinic, and she knows that. And everyone knows that, girl. That was a dumb thing for you to say, because I sat there and I went to your counselor and I said, hundreds of times to give Erin a break. Give Erin a break. She just had a baby. Give Erin a break. Like, you know? Yeah. But, where is it? The last thing that she had said in the messages to him after he was already OD'd. This is an hour and a half, almost 2 hours after he was OD'd. Okay? Blah, blah, blah. Why couldn't you answer me? Probably because he was OD'd, you retard. Now I gotta be worried about Gina. I was screaming at you to wake up so you could tell her no. Of course he's not gonna wake up. He's overdosed, you retard. But like, whatever. Anywho, so it's like in her own messages, like, to him, which I had I don't have access to his, Facebook or any of that currently. That's like, whatever. But, it's like, I don't even know what to say, because like this person, I really thought this person was my friend, and like, to say, just the mistake of saying don't tell her, you know what I mean? It's like, why not? Because had I known, things could have been very different. Okay? Like, it's just one mistake after another, after another, after another. And you know, ever since I met this girl, I tried to help her from the very beginning. I tried to help her by telling her what to do when she gets to the program, what not to do, who to talk to, who not to do to save her own ass. Within the first 2 weeks, she had CPS called on her because she just doesn't listen to anything anyone tells her, okay? Like, had to get my coffee. Blows my mind. I also found my lighter in my pocket, so that's nice. But, anyways, I will be angry for a long time. I will be angry until I know that he is 100% safe, 100% normal. This girl thinks that she is in the clear at the moment, but it's kind of funny because she wrote a second statement admitting that her first statement was a false statement. Like, you know how much trouble you get in for writing a false statement? Girl, they are just building this shit up on you. So you buy yourself the time that you think you're fucking okay right now. But it's not about that, you know, like, I know this girl enough to know that she knew what she could have done. But why she didn't do it, I will never know. I will never know why she did not take 30 seconds, call the cops while she's on her way home. I will never understand why she waited 7 hours. I will never, ever, and at this point, it's like, there's no good enough reason. You know, I really want this to be my last video about this. But I just want everyone to know it is against the law for someone to get in any type of trouble. I'm looking at you. It is against the law to get in any type of trouble for calling in an overdose. What they will do is they will come in and they will say, what is this person on? What did they take? They will take them out, save their life. That's it. Okay? That's what happened. I've been there. I've called in overdoses. I have never once, never not called in an overdose. And you know what? I've had people hate me for calling in their overdose and say, why did you do that? I would have been okay. Why did you? You know what? Because I don't fuck around with people's lives. That's somebody's life, okay? If I say, yo, wake up, bro, and they ain't waking up, I'm calling the damn cops. Because that's somebody's child. Or somebody's father. You know, it's like, and I know everybody plays their part, but it's like, to me, it's just inhumane. Anywho, I want to ask you guys, I know that they sell this in the stores all over the place, but Nescafe, the Frep kind. Let's see if I can do this. Let's make it easier for you to see. It's not gonna, there's like such a, okay, whatever. Anyways, it's the Greek kind. I have no idea where the hell to get this. I have no idea where to get it where it's not $11 for a tiny ass can. If any of you guys know, let me tell you. Two of my good friends taught me how to make it. You put like a scoop and a half in a cup. You fill the cup with milk, heat it up really good, and then you put in the mix. Amazing. Best coffee I've ever had. And it's instant. And that's like, blows my mind. I wish you guys could see my cat right now. But anyways, so right now he is in Texas and he will be for quite some time. I'd like everybody to keep praying for him. And I'm going to post an update on his GoFundMe page because when he does come back from Texas, he's going to have nowhere again. He's going to probably have nowhere to live. It's going to be, now because of this, he's lost his home. Like, it's just, lost like everything. So it's like, and you know what? that simple phone call that could have been made, he would have probably been out of the hospital and fine by the next morning and not lost his home. And you know what? I know some of you are saying, well, maybe it's for the best that this happened because now he won't do it again. He wasn't going to do it again, and he wasn't going to do it in the first place. But somebody paid him to say, yo, I'll give you X amount of money if you let me stay at your house. Like, it didn't have to be that bad for him to not want to do it again. Like, didn't have to get, just the fact that it happened at all. Whether the cops were called 5 minutes, 20 minutes, the fact that it happened is enough, because this isn't his first time. And you know what? If he did do it again, he did do it again. He does, we can't tell the future. We don't know. None of us can tell the future. But I can say this. He doesn't have that chance now. He does not have that chance. He does not have a home when he's done. He does not have food when he's done. He does not have clothes when he's done. He does not have family, at least for a while, when he's done. Most of all, he doesn't have himself right now. Because I know him. I've known him for 10 years. And this is not, the way he's acting is not him. The way he's talking is not him. But for her sake, that'll all change. I gotta show you guys this. Hold on. Oh wait, she stopped now. Oh, it's because there's a bag there. Hold on. Is she gonna do it again? Is she gonna do it again? Is she gonna do it again? Is she gonna? No, she's not. Fuck it. Yeah, whatever, I tried. Oh, it's like on my bag. I just had to completely like pick up my tripod and like try to move it around and show you guys. But she's like trying to like, I don't even know. Anyways, yeah. Anybody out there who's struggling to stay sober, I salute you. Anybody out there who is considering recovery, this is what I always say. Heroin and drugs will always be there. Sobriety will not. So, I mean, when you're dead, I mean, it's a little late to be sober. So, take this as a, I don't know. You guys hear about overdoses all the time, I'm sure. People do. But take this as like seeing firsthand. Like imagine this being you and your family and your baby's mom dealing with this. And he's alive. And it's still, I'm still not sleeping right. I'm still worried every fucking day. And he's in a facility, for Christ's sakes. Like, you know, it's like, you know, be that person to call 911. Don't give a fuck who gets mad at you. Be that person. You know? Whatever. How you guys like these nails? You know what I do? I still don't know how to focus with this camera yet. But, how do I... Whatever. You guys gotta teach me. Come on. I peeled a... Oh, that one looks like shit. Let's see if I can zoom in on one. Like, maybe like... Yeah, maybe if I use two hands and I tap the screen. Let's see. I got blue hair dye, but whatever. I give up. Whatever. They're the press-ons, but I peel the sticky part off and I super glue them on my nails. And they stay on for mad long. That's another thing with this girl is like, good. Like, I just... I don't even want to think about it anymore. But, anyways. Karma will come. It will not be from me. But karma will come. It always does. One day she's gonna probably need some help. One day she's gonna be hurt. And she might need somebody to call for her. Maybe they won't do it. Because clearly she's not ready to be sober. But, anywho, I'm not mentioning this girl's name because I know that there are a few of you who would probably harass the shit out of her. We have enough people doing that, so. Anyways. I don't know. I don't even really know what else to say right now, aside from, just, drugs are, heroin isn't even heroin anymore. You know what I mean? Like, heroin is like straight garbage now. It's something else. It's like not heroin. It's like, it's like, it's either shit, trash, that crocodile shit, or just fentanyl. Like, now is the best time for you to try and get sober. Anyone out there. And you know, I know some really good places. And if you fucking want to go somewhere where you can smoke bogeys, like, yo, my biggest thing was always like, if I can't smoke a cigarette, I ain't fucking going. So, if you want some places, in New York, in Massachusetts, I know places both in New York and Massachusetts. I know places now, I know places in Texas, I know places all over the place where you can go, where you can smoke, where you can fucking make phone calls. Like, if my biggest thing was like, yo, if I can't smoke cigarettes, I ain't fucking going. So, like, if that is your issue, then get a hold of me and I will tell you some places. I mean, shit, like, these people, a lot of rehabs now try to be as comfortable with you as possible. Like, they will give you methadone or Suboxone to taper you off. I mean, they can set you up with a methadone program after. My personal opinion is a lot of people say methadone is giving up one addiction for another, but it's kind of not, because you're not hustling every day committing crimes for methadone, okay? To me, it's almost like a diabetic taking insulin. They need it to survive. They need it to live. Without being on methadone, I would not be sober right now. Like, especially with all this shit going on. How the fuck I did it this week? Like, if you guys, like, are still getting to know me, but, like, how the fuck I did it, like, I have no idea. Like, I have no fucking idea how the fuck I managed to do it. But, like, if I can do it under all this stress and shit, like, y'all can do it. And I know you can. Anybody can. Shit, at least do it until, like, heroin is heroin again. Like, give it a shot before you die. Give it a shot before somebody does die. Don't be that asshole who doesn't call in an overdose, because you never know what could happen and you can end up in fucking jail, which... This girl thinks she's fucking out of, like, in the clear right now, but Trevor has not officially given a statement yet. So we're gonna wait. We're gonna let this play out, see what happens, and then he's gonna do what he feels is right. See, me and him were never like that. Me and him were never like that. We had a very good friend of ours fall out in his truck. And we both thought the same thing, like he was just lit. He was just fucked up, whatever. I was sitting in the back seat. It's not even a seat of the truck, and I started smacking him. I'm like, yo, yo, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Like, and then, like, he would not wake up. And the second he wouldn't wake up, you bet your ass I was fucking tucking my dope away, and I was fucking calling 911. Was he pissed? Yeah. But you know what I told him? I said, you know what, dude? I'd rather have you pissed at me than have you be dead. So, and you know what? Now, he respects me for that. Now he thanks me for that. And like, I want to give you guys, I want to teach you guys something, the warning signs of an overdose, okay? First of all, just because it appears that someone is breathing does not necessarily mean they are breathing. That's called agonal breathing, I think is what it's called. And that is a noise that your body is making before you die, okay? There really isn't, I mean, it's not that hard to tell if someone's overdosing. Why am I even trying to tell you guys warning signs? Like, shit, if you're smacking somebody and they ain't waking up, call the cops. Like, what the fuck? Like, oh, jeez, you know? I have been so angry, and I don't know how to let go. I don't know. I don't know if I can let go until I know everything's a-okay, 100%. He's back to the way he was. Things are great. Like, because now it's not even that. It's the whole aftermath of what happens next. What happens next? What happens next with his son? What happens next with me? What happens next with his father? What happens next with his mother? But you know what's happening next with this girl? Nothing. Just, nothing. Nothing at all. Living life like, and you know what? If it does bother you, if you're watching this, maybe you are, maybe you should start acting like it a little more. Because right now, nobody sees it. And you think that people are mean to you because of me? I'm at the clinic for 5 minutes at most. How much could I do in 5 minutes? These people feel the way about you because of the way you are presenting yourself. Which is sickening. Sickening. There was another girl at the clinic who lost her kids for the same shit. This girl is very lucky she still has her kids. For the same exact shit. She was there when an overdose happened, blah, 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 XYZ, now she lost her kids. And it took her, and she still has to have supervised visits with her kids. Somebody else has to be there. You know, you're lucky as shit you did not lose your kids. You know, I had an opportunity to email her CPS worker information that I had, screenshots that I had, things like that. I didn't do it. Because I don't, as much as I fucking hate her right now, I don't want another family to suffer. Whatever's going to happen with her, whatever's going to happen with her family is what's going to happen anyways, no matter what. And I just pray to God that this girl uses this as a chance to get her fucking shit together. Like, girl, get your fucking shit together, man. Like, this is coming from the part of me that fucking was your friend. The part of me that cared about you. The part of me that stuck up for you. The part of me that went to counselors and went to bat for you. Get your fucking shit together, dude. Anywho. Somebody find me some of this shit for cheap. It's the Greek kind. Just figured you guys would like an update. He is in Texas right now. if anyone wants to write him a letter or anything like that, to let him know that he's cared, or a card, you can send it to me and I can send it to him. I'd really like where he is to be personal. I'm sure you guys understand. But yeah, if anyone wants to send out anything, feel free to send it to me and I will send it to him. Because he would really like to know right now that people care. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys soon, hopefully about something more positive, because this is my last video on this. My last negative video on this. Yeah. So I'll talk to you guys soon. And goodbye.